So we'll go through the next ones a little more quickly because a little less happened. Although there was the next episode was Land Shark, and that was the one where you faced your first really terrifying combat. That was, of course, the titular Land Shark.
And again, established myself as a savior of gnomes.
It's true. It's true. No gnomes in that party at any point through this entire expedition died. They got hurt. You went down defending gnomes. Like by the end of the arc, like you were very much like that crew's hero.
Episode 5, I think I'd used fake blood.
Yeah.
Had me kind of half bit into pieces by a land shark, so it's just like, I'm internally bleeding. This is what this looks like, right? You mentioned a couple of times afterward, like, the scar. Yeah. I like referencing that scar, just like real life person Diamond. I look forward to being able to, like, share scars with a tiger. Seriously, my first thought was, oh, we have something in common.
Ooh. Just into orange. So at the end of that episode was when you approached the dancing genie conundrum as well. You found a trap that I'm not gonna lie, I stole straight off a critical roll. That's I don't know if you recognized it, but yep, I took it and made you do it. It was I changed what was dancing around, but the exact same scenario. It seemed appropriate.
I wish I had tried to go into the fairy place. Honestly, it's like I could die this early. I don't want to die before my friends get to play. I just started liking this character. And I had to decide not to. Honestly, I think I might have been getting a little tired at that point too in the evening.
Yeah. Best to make that scary, because it is the scary door. But you messed with it for like the end of that episode, and then the beginning of the next episode. You're like, I'm going to take tracings off the door. You almost got hypnotized by the door. That's so the next episode, incidentally, 6 in the series was Eye of the Storm, and that one I introduced weather as a narrative. Tropical storm on the island. Mining in the rain, rainy day skill checks.
We needed a montage.
That's basically what it was. Like, and you had some healing to do. Like you had been through some grueling adventures. You had earned a little bit of rest.
That would have been like a good time to have used the new like week rest rules.
Yeah, downtime wasn't on there, and also like something in the downtime rules we could have used for the mining, and we came pretty close to it, although it was an accelerated time frame. But yeah, like the mining montage, because it was the airship wasn't going to have enough fuel after the storm because of the maneuvering it has to do around a storm, and so you had to get even more coal, or even more of it was coal you were mining at that point. So the end of that episode was you discovering that the ship had landed, but what was it?
The wagon.
And that's when we did the sort of end of chapter, end of tutorial island boss fight. So that episode with the boss fight was, their name is So Wong, and she screwed it up so many times that we named an episode after it. And one of these times I would love to, I'll probably make other videos, like GM videos about each episode, but the encounter construction on that, not to toot my own horn, but doing the bottom to the top of the ship and having, various layers and different kind of mini encounters within it. That was fun. and it made it a big deal. If you hadn't saved civilians, you would have died.
I think it was the first time that we'd used Roll20 in that fashion for this game. And with the multiple layers, and it helped immensely with me having an idea of what was going on. I'm definitely, like, as a person and as a player, I'm definitely more of a visual person. And especially as we get later, it's harder for me to go, wait, what is that? What does that look like? What do you mean? And then being able to just see it like, oh, that dude's there, made my decision making better for that game.
So after that, you have we do the boss fights, all of that, and then so again, by this time, no gnomes had died while they were under your watch on that ship, and so you ended the arc with the slow clap. Because there's a lot of different things you can reward characters with: gold, XP, titles, the slow clap.
She's a bard. Like, people just remembering who she is and wanting her to be around is a good thing. She's an intention whore.
Right. And not for nothing, but that island and that ship, as I have maybe foreshadowed a little bit, are going to come into play again. So don't worry. That's going to continue to have an impact.